What is up, SmackNPie here, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. So as we know, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach has been out for a while now. People have completed it, found its secrets, still founding. Alright, we made a story explanation for such ending explanation video. I put a lot of time and effort into it, so if you haven't seen it already, make sure you check it out. Link will be up in the cards, down, up there. What am I talking about? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday I've come across something very interesting. So before the game even dropped, we learned from Steel Studios officially that there are some other stuff planned after Security Breach launch. If you read the Steam post and other stuff as well, you will learn, ladies and gentlemen, that there is a DLC planned, and that's it. Alright, we don't know the next game in the franchise, because with Five Nights at Freddy's it's now very weird and really hard to predict where the franchise is gonna go from this point onwards, because it's a new era of Five Nights at Freddy's, and literally Scott Cawthon is well, you already know, Steve Will is currently handling the Five Nights at Freddy's canon franchise. So one would think, okay, what is next? Well, first things first, bugs are still being fixed and all that, but the second of all, we know the DLC is planned. So automatically people would think, hey, Vanessa DLC, Vanny DLC. This, I've come across this on Twitter, so shout out to Maz on Twitter, or Mazio. I'll put the link into the description for their Twitter. Check them out, follow them. They post some incredible tweets. Currently they're scouring FNAF security breach, like data mining and all that stuff, and one of the tweets really got my attention. This is one of the one that popular that said, here's all the Vanessa's unused dialogue and SFX audio files. A lot of things here suggested we played as Vanessa at some point, which doesn't go against the early marketing of this game. So in this game, first of all, let's play it out.
Is someone there? Gregory? Gregory? Hello? Gregory? Is that you? I'm here to help. Gregory, I can keep you safe. Please come out. I'm here to help you. You've got to trust me. Over here. I found him. He's here! Get over here! I'm sorry. I think we lost him. Monty, Roxy, Chica, report. Contact me if you see him. Check the area. He can't be far. Where did he go? I don't know how to fix it. What am I going to do? If Freddy was working, we would have him by now. Okay, I didn't mean to. He walks through every security door as if he owns the place. No, I can find him. It won't be like the last one. I have the second key. Look, I don't know where it is. Do you know how many arcade games there are? I'll find it eventually. I've looked everywhere. It's not here.
Now already, ladies and gentlemen, you can see the tone difference. There's a meme going on Twitter, alright, and also on the internet that Vanessa jumpscare is this white woman jumpscare, right? Why? Because she's so Karen in this. Why is she so Karen in this? This is not the Vanessa that we know. Look at this poster from the marketing team, alright? Listen to the trailer voice, alright? She is so caring, she is so kind, she is genuinely concerned for the safety and health of Gregory. It all makes sense, as a security guard and as someone who's, has compassion and, who's really, passionate about her job, she, would get scared for the safety of this little kid. Minus the fact that, she is Vanny. Spoilers alerts, I should have said spoilers, god dang it, well, put it in the edit. So if you put 2 and 2 together, where was this Vanessa, ladies and gentlemen? Where was this? We're not even talking about playing as Vanessa at some point. We're just talking about Vanessa completely being shifted. And not just that, if you follow this account, you will find there are a ton, and I mean ton of stuff. Staff bot dialogue, a lot of unused audio, a lot of unused character dialogues, and a lot of SFX audios, and some other areas that were, completely not used in the game, but they are still in the files. There's a reason this game is 80 gigs. So if you put everything together, my first thought, there is a whole backstory that we were supposed to learn and experience in Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, but then Steve was like, hold on a second, let's think this long term. And then they decided, you know what? Instead of giving it everything away now, let's wait it out and then do it in the DLC. This is my take on the situation, right? If you listen to this one as well,
I see you. Let's have some fun.
So as you've listened to this, oh my god, what the freak is happening, ladies and gentlemen? So TLDR, if you put everything together, there was a completely different characters, two completely different characters that, well, somehow it's like they made it family friendly for some reason. As you can hear, the other Vanessa that we didn't get in FNAF Security Breach sounds a little bit more mature. She actually, cares, and we've already talked about it. Instead, we got a Karen Vanessa. I have no issues with Karen Vanessa. We got my takeaway from it is that there was a lack of Vanessa and Vanny altogether, considering how much they've been pushed in the marketing. And if I'm disappointed, it all comes down to Vanny. It all comes because she's the big antagonist, right? And if she was sidelined by the return of Afton, well, that is not a good argument, because look at Afton. What happened to him? Man literally had one sequence of event. That's it. He got out, all right, did some thingy majig on the monitor, and then just peaced out. I know he's gonna come back, but what the freak is that? Here, what I would do if I'm still Studios, release at least a minimum of 3 DLCs, alright? 3 DLCs leading up to Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. One all about Vanessa, not Vanny. Maybe at the end a little bit we can, get Vanny, but she must be chased by someone. She must, get into the psychological term and whatnot. The second one should be Vanny, and a little bit of resurrection of Afton, how she's, doing her thingy with kids and all that stuff. That sounds wrong. And the third, you can go all in on how, Afton, basically how the underground stuff is going. How some of the old pizzeria stuff got here and what happened. Just basically the early days of Pizzaplex and the underground story of Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. That would be my personal takeaway. There is a video that I'm going to make on Security Breach as a whole. It's going to be kind of like a review, but if I give you a tease of that, it's basically the game could have been a little more dark. And I'm not talking about actually dark, like dark lights and dark atmosphere. I'm talking about like dark themes, dark story. That is what I'm trying to tell here. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to advise you is that I'm going to put the Twitter link into the description down below. Follow them. They regularly post all the stuff that they find. There are other Twitter accounts, but I couldn't find them yet. I know I've come across some, but this is the one that I found out, so shout out to you, Mazio. Keep doing what you're doing, and if there's any important, worthwhile stuff, I'll share with you guys, ladies and gentlemen. But of course, do let me know, what do you think about Vanessa and Vanny? How do you think they Steel Studios handled the story, specifically revolving around Vanessa and Vanny? I still loved the game, and I still loved everything that we got. I specifically loved the endings. One of the endings I already talked about in the endings video. You should check that one out. But till then, ladies and gentlemen, what do you do? It is very simple. You subscribe to this channel, alright? You follow me on Twitter and Instagram at SmackNPie, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care and peace.